It is Andy here on a Wednesday to do those things you've come to expect from me. Give you a couple sniffs, talk about a couple of these NHL games, maybe make you laugh a little bit, but you want to know what I'm going to start by doing today? Something that's a little bit different. Rather than me and you finding some bets together, how about I bet you something? Me versus you. I'll bet you however much you want to bet. That if I click view all comments down below, one day after doing something that I normally never do, giving out 4 money lines, 3 of those 4 being underdogs, and 3 of those 4 money lines actually hitting, how much you want to bet that comments number 1, 4, 5, 9, 10, 13, 14, 15 are all... What happened to those Red Wings, man? You said that didn't beat the Canadians. You ruined my parlay. And then turns back to stone. Good day for the money lines, if you ask me. 3 out of 4, I mean, 2 out of 3 ain't bad, says Meatloaf. So 3 out of 4 is pretty damn good. And I think I had a decent read on some of those games. Such a good read that I may be giving you some more money lines tonight. Do you believe it? Am I going to give you some more plus money underdogs? Well, unfortunately, I teased one yesterday. I was hoping to get a decent price with the Tampa Bay Lightning. I said, Toronto, they're going to lose tonight to Florida, and then they're going to lose tomorrow to Tampa to make the final week of the season, the Royal Rumble. I was hoping we were going to get, a minus 125? I mean, if the Panthers were plus 105 yesterday, you can't expect the Lightning to be more than minus 130. Yeah, you can actually. They're minus 150 against the Toronto Maple Leafs, who have won like 11 of 13 games. This is not some bad team we're talking about. Color me frustrated because I like Tampa to win this game, but you got to admit it. That is not a good price against a Toronto team who could absolutely win this game. But as far as why I like the Lightning to win, it's Andrei Vasilevskiy. You guys remember this back from the playoff days. There is no better goalie when they are hot in the NHL than Andrei Vasilevskiy. And when he's on his game, it just seems like it's impossible to beat him. How many teams has he held to 2 or fewer? I mean, he played incredible against the Rangers the other night. The Rangers, they ended up catching a beating, but a lot of it was because Vasilevskiy made some incredible saves. So when he's in one of those grooves, I really like to ride his coattail. So I do like the Tampa Bay Lightning to win this game, which would vault them into first in the division, right? That would actually be pretty insane. But if you don't like that price, I like the Lightning to win. And as you guys are seeing in all these games that matter, including the Florida Panthers game, you're seeing a lot of clenched cheeks. You're not seeing many high scores between the real teams, whether it's the Vegas Golden Knights and the Colorado Avalanche playing to an under, or it was the night before with the St. Louis Blues and the Winnipeg Jets playing to an under. You obviously had Toronto and Florida playing to an under. When there's a lot on the line, you're going to see an under. You want to see Detroit versus Montreal? You're talking about like 1-0 midway through the second. Montreal ties it. They get one late in the third. And you get another. It's just unders all over the place when you have a lot at stake. But as I told you yesterday, you can find stuff in random games. Islanders, Nashville, you got a 7-6 final. You just got to shop at the right department stores in this final week or two. So we'll try to do that once again on this slate, but this is a game with a lot on the line. So this should be of the clenched ass cheeks variety. So you have clenched cheeks. You have an Andrei Vasilevskiy who's playing absolutely incredible. No reason that I wouldn't take the under 6.5 in this game. Then we can do one of my classics if I think it's going to be lower scoring, and I like the Lightning to win. Lightning and under 7.5 if you want to do one of those money line plus totals together. No matter what, don't you dare do money line and under 6.5. Why is that? Because I have to remind you every year, but you're still going to ask me. If you're going to take the money line and the under 6.5, then I'm going to say, okay, well, give me a score where you can win by 1 goal, the money line, and you've used all 6 goals in your under 6.5. I'll wait. Tell me the score where you win by 1 and you use all 6 goals. You have to use all 6 goals. So right now you're going to say, well, 4-2 covers them. Well, then you're going to be taking the puck line. You're giving the sportsbook a free goal if you're combining money line and a total and using an even number. So for this game, you either take the Lightning at under 5.5, which now I know you're going to do because it's a higher payout. You just can't stop yourself. Or the Lightning and under 7.5, which is what I would feel way more comfortable with in this game against the Toronto Maple Leafs. Look, I do want to remind you, every once in a while, like it's not just every single game is going to be clenched ass cheeks. One of these games is going to be poised. Like you think it's going to be clenched cheeks like a lot of these, and then it's just going to blow up. You're going to get angry. You say, I'm never doing this again. Good. I hope you never do it again. It makes no difference to me. I'm going to be doing it, and I'm going to be using all my scam tricks that I do for unders come playoff time. Tricks that I've been experimenting with, tricks that I want to get you guys familiar with once again. And when you do this, when you shop for these unders, you got to know which sportsbook offers what, which is better for this. Obviously, you guys remember the Fanduel no goal in the first 5 minutes with the under 6.5. That will get you better prices at an under 6.5 come playoff time. Well, if you guys remember, Fanatics, they allow you to take the under on team totals and also include under on player goals. So there's a game where I like the under on a team total, but we're just not getting an incredible value whatsoever. And this is the San Jose Sharks, who are going to play the Minnesota Wild. Minnesota, you guys know how they have to win games. Typically, they have to hold a team down if they're going to win. I would imagine in a must-win, well, you know, pretty much a must-win game. You have everyone chasing them because they're pretty much not going to catch the St. Louis Blues. I think Minnesota obviously should be able to beat the Sharks at home, but we're not getting a great price on the money line. Believe it or not, Draftkings has a half-decent price on the under 2.5 goals at like minus 155 or something. What I'm going to do here to make this price somewhat manageable, somewhat affordable, I'm going to take the under 2.5 goals on the San Jose Sharks team total, and then I'm going to choose under half of a goal on Nikolai Kovalenko, who won't even be on either of the top two lines if Tyler Toffoli plays. He's obviously not on the top power play, but adding that under half of a goal for a strategic player who's not very likely to score. He's going to have to do it in 5-on-5 or in one of the 20 seconds that they get on power play too. This is the San Jose Sharks I'm talking about here after all. So under 2.5 goals with the under half of a goal for Nikolai Kovalenko. And then if you're looking for one last money line, I don't understand how the Edmonton Oilers can be favored against anyone right now, let alone a team who, yes, just lost to the Winnipeg Jets, who are great in their building and are, oh, by the way, tops in the entire NHL. After they won a game in their own building and was tied late in the third, now underdogs to this Edmonton Oilers team who has just not won a single game without Draisaitl. Maybe they won that one game against the Kraken or something, but Draisaitl's been out of the lineup once again. Are they really going to rush him back for a game like this? If there's no Draisaitl, I got to take these Blues. I mean, I'm going to take these Blues at like plus 115. It's insane. They should be minus 140 favorites. The Edmonton Oilers just went into Anaheim, lost that game, and without Draisaitl, I mean, they may have lost that game before that. Look, it's the NHL. Anybody can win on any given night. But, man, I was watching them the other night. They really are just a ragtag collection of floating players from the NHL that McDavid and, to a lesser extent, Draisaitl hold together like glue. So without both of those guys in the lineup, I mean, I don't know if they're trying to bait me here, but I know you'd be lying if you said you weren't thinking about taking those St. Louis Blues. But if I'm being dead honest, just like I told you a couple games ago, what do you think's better? Taking the St. Louis Blues, even if you can get them plus 120, or taking Robert Thomas and Pavel Buchnevich, who even got points, much to my chagrin, against the Winnipeg, the hardest place there is to get points in the NHL. You're playing against Connor Hellebuyck in that building. They're just holding you to under 2.5 every single time. Yet both of them came through with the point. Both of them for a point is plus 150 in Edmonton. I kind of like that considering the goaltending Edmonton's been getting recently. That's what I have for you here. I mean, this is a great day for you guys to get warmed up for playoffs. This is the preseason for the postseason when it comes to us. We're warming up our unders. By the way, if you think it's not like profitable, whatever, look at the Florida-Toronto game. That's what many of the playoff games are going to be like. Think about if you just took Austin Matthews for 0 points. Think about if you took Mitch Marner for 0 points. Think about if you took William Nylander for 0 points. Think about if you took Sam Reinhart for 0 points. These are like plus 190s, plus... Unders are the way to go come playoffs, especially as each day goes by. Like game 1, round 1, that's the closest to regular season. But the further you get and the more those games become and the more clenched those cheeks become, we're shopping for unders and we're warming up those muscles right now. So let's warm up some of those unders, see how this Wednesday goes. Good luck to you. Better luck to me. Make sure you're subscribed here to the YouTube channel. Like the video, comment, yell at me because Detroit didn't. Hey, Stevie, at least they put you out of your misery early this year. And then also, if you guys want the line combinations, which ended up positive the last 2 nights, trickling out of a bad couple of days. And then also Josh's baseball picks. You can get those over on the Patreon. It's patreon.com/Andy Francess. You can also chat with me and the other people in all those sniffing chat rooms over there. Hope to see you there. If not, I will see you tomorrow for a big Thursday slate, the second to last big Thursday slate of the NHL season. I'll talk to you then.
Hey, what's up, everybody? This is Weezy coming to you live here from Miami. You have to snipe the like button on this video and leave a comment down below. Do not be a gargoyle. You see the palm trees there? There might be some in there at night. You don't have to be one. Do not be a gargoyle. Subscribe to Andy's channel for the most entertaining NHL Sniffs on YouTube. Make sure you do it.